So the splash took place in the Shoalhaven River, and I did a residency there at Bundanon. The splash came about from multiple visions from the psychics. Through these different sessions with the psychics, there was visions of me in water and on the edge of a precipice. I chose a particular time to do this jump, and also a particular location, because if you see behind the splash, there's 3 boulders. These are really present in a lot of Arthur Boy's work from his Shoalhaven series. Another fundamental idea about the body of work, which came from the psychics, was that there's a particular energy and vibrations and ripples that run through the landscape. They gave me instructions on how to tap into my intuition and also how to sort of tap into these ripples, so to speak. The whole body of work sort of was anchored to these 3 ideas, which was the idea of the red-bellied black snake, a boulder called Telstra Rock, and the splash. So instead I made a sculpture that the idea was to welcome the snake into the gallery, or encourage the snakes into the gallery. So I made this long tube-like plastic bladder which holds water. The sculpture is designed to absorb heat and heat the water. There were these coral trees that were in the field at Bundanon, and these coral trees show up in a lot of Arthur Boy's paintings, and one of the trees fell down during a storm, and I got permission to carve from the coral tree. So I like the idea that this inner ear was sort of the inner ear of the landscape. There's a creek that runs through the landscape of Bundanon, and it's orange, and I was like really intrigued by it. I learned that there's a bacteria in the water turns the iron or the metals in the soil to rust, and that's how they absorb their energy. In the same vein of wanting to draw with the landscape, I put pieces of paper into the stream to see what happened. So there's a rock at Bundanon, and it's a site where people who work there or stay there, they go to get good reception on their phones or to send and receive messages on their laptops. I was interested in the sort of folklore surrounding this rock and playful way in thinking that it's the rock that helps you send and receive messages rather than the positioning of it. And so I wanted to tap into that, and so I did a series of telepathic conversations. I did about 35 conversations, and I would sit on Telstra Rock. My friend or the other participant would be wherever they were. We would spend half an hour trying to send and receive messages to each other. On the cover, it's a photograph of Telstra Rock, and I like talking about that this book actually is Telstra Rock.